Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for another live stream. Today, we are going to be doing something very exciting for me because I actually haven't seen most of the content in this box, but we're doing Sinister Motives for Marvel Champions. And I have a couple people joining me today. We have Molly back. It's been, what?
Been a while.
Been a little bit since
I don't remember. I think
Unfathomable?
It might have been Unfathomable.
Yeah, I think it was. So Molly is one of our senior game producers. And today you are going to be playing
Miles Morales Spider-Man.
All right.
Yeah.
And like on all of our Marvel Champion streams, we've got Boggs back. So Boggs is our game designer for one of our game designers for this game. And you are going to be playing
Gwen Stacy, Ghost Spider.
All right. And I am also Spider-Man,
Yes.
but Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So.
OG
And
Spider-Man.
we changed it up a little bit. You might see me playing some cards that you wouldn't normally see because I am the most aggressive Peter Parker ever. It's dangerous. Don't mess with him. Don't do it. Just don't do it. But yeah, so for the stream today, most of it is going to be gameplay. But before we do that, we have a couple questions. We reached out to see if anybody had anything that they were wondering about this set in particular. And I was going to talk to Boggs about them to prepare him, but he said, whoa, no.
Fire him off.
Just hit me. And I didn't hit him, but I thought about it. But I'll just ask him questions. So we'll do that, and then we'll just jump right into the game and get going. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll find
And
out.
as always, I am going to mention, I'm going to be looking at my phone through the stream. I'm not just texting friends. I'm making sure that
He's
we're
also
following up
texting
on
enemies.
stuff. Yes. Thank you, Molly. All right. So the first question, and I think that this is kind of asked later as well, is there a way for Peter Parker Spider-Man to get the Web Warriors keyword?
Yes, there will be. I urge players to be patient because there will be a solution for that in the card pool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't know the answer to that question because I didn't get to ask him in advance, so that makes me very happy. All right. So can cost reductions like Helicarrier impact the requirement keyword? Say they try to play Spider-Man, who has a requirement physical, mental, energy, for a cost of 2. Using Helicarrier, do I still have to pay all 3 requirements?
You still have to pay all 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
because it's requiring.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. And then this one, we already talked about the Web Warrior trait. This one is a personal question,
Oh, okay.
not game related. Who is your favorite Web Warrior?
My favorite web warrior.
And then they also asked if Peter Parker would get it. So we'll just, because of what you've already said, we'll include Peter Parker Spider-Man
He's definitely
as a Web Warrior.
My second favorite though would probably be Spider's Man. He's just a costume full of spiders. It's just like thousands of spiders.
Okay.
So Spider's Man is
Spider's Man. Okay, good to know. And now everybody is expecting
Spider's Man.
Spider's Man.
Science, what have you done to us? I'm usually pro-science, but I am not
Right,
pro-Spider-Man.
that just sounds terrifying.
Nope. I should mention, I have crippling arachnophobia. So this is, I really do. So this is I'm really excited to have been asked to play on this one.
So you didn't hesitate though when I asked you to play,
No way,
so
I'm
that's a
I'm
good sign.
I've already looked at all these cards 1,000 times when we were getting the set together, so.
Okay, cool. So we did have one more question come in. I think
Ooh.
this was from the chat.
Yeah.
So Miles and Gwen
Yep.
are both fairly new to the Marvel Universe,
Sure.
just in general. So it was just like, what did you use to get their background, their story for your development of their characters in the game?
Sure. So for any character that we do, we always go through and read Marvel's comics of them. Like the game is based off of the comics. Miles and Gwen are relatively new, but they also do have years of comics already. They're sort of well established. One of the runs that I also looked heavily into was sort of the Web Warriors one, where all of the spider people come together and sort of go through, multi-dimensional travel and all that stuff and save different places. So there were quite a few sources to pull from. It was a little more limited than maybe some other heroes,
Right.
like Captain America or something, but
Who's
there
been
was
around
still
since
a
the
lot to
beginning
look
of
at.
time,
Yeah,
I believe.
pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, that's what we have for questions now. As you have other questions during the stream, don't hesitate to reach out, and I will be getting some messages here, and we can answer those on the stream. So, for now though, let's just jump right into
Do
this.
it.
Started?
Let's go.
Playing against Sandman.
So
All right.
again, you're Gwen.
Yes, I am.
So
Gwen Stacy.
I'm interested to see Gwen play because as we were discussing this, few days ago,
Yeah.
you were telling me that she is by far the most difficult to play.
Well, one of the most
Of
difficult in the
these,
game, probably,
yeah.
but also of these, yeah. If you like combo characters, you're gonna like
Okay.
Gwen.
And so we've got City Streets Environment, and then what's our side scheme?
Yeah. So when we set up, City Streets comes into play. It has 4 sand counters on that. I'll talk about those in a second. We also have the hapless pedestrians side scheme. So
Always in the way.
thematically, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
right.
running from his flood of sand.
If we were just villains, we wouldn't have to worry
I
about
know,
them
and
at
it's so
all.
inconvenient all the time. So effectively, we want to, obviously keep threat from going to 27 per player, 9 per player, or not 27 per player.
Yes.
That's a lot of threat.
27 per player. I
27
think
in
we're
total.
fine, but the stream isn't going to be long enough to hit that
It's
threshold
gonna go
anyways.
for hours, yeah.
I think we got this one.
But we also, City Streets, that will build up these sand counters, and the more it builds up, the more cards will be discarded from the top of the encounter deck. Whenever all cards are discarded from the top of the encounter deck, just per the rules of the game, you place one of these acceleration tokens,
Yep.
which will speed up threat. Also, Hapless Pedestrians has a trigger that resolves after the encounter deck is emptied, or rather, once one of these is placed on it,
Got it.
and it deals 3 indirect damage to the first player. So we really want to keep this low. We're trying to dig out the sand. We can do that using the action here, hero action. Exhaust the character you control. Remove sand counters from here equal to that character's ATK. Limit once per round per player. So you can use your hero, you can use your ally.
Okay.
Exhaust it. If you use an ally, it doesn't take consequential damage. So it's a nice way to keep allies in play a little bit longer, kind of dig through the sand, rescue people from it. So we're doing that, managing the scheme, and then beating up Sandman at the
That
same
might
time.
change what I want to do
Maybe.
with this.
I was just thinking that. Actually,
Right.
I was like, this is going to go over here now.
Yep, exactly. Ah, you ruined everything.
I know. That's what I do. That's why they hired me. I'm gonna since I'm first player, I will toss a Plan B to. I love the art.
I love that art.
To play down another Plan B. So this is a newer card, hero action, exhaust Plan B, and discard 1 random card from your hand to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So it's nice when you just have that extra card you don't want to keep.
Yep.
I'm also going to toss these 3 other cards to play down Hoppy Brown. I'm going to flip first. I apologize. Play only if you control a Web Warrior card. Ghost Spider is a Web Warrior, so I'll put him into play. And then I'm going to use... I'll use him to thwart 2 off of this. And he will take 2 consequential damage in the process. And then I will use Ghost Spider to remove 2 from here.
All right.
And that is my turn.
It's a good start.
Okay. So I'm going to, let's see. First I'm going to get my old friend Genki Lee out here. I'm going to discard a strength. Put Genki Lee into place. He's a cool support guy in the chair. Then I'm going to, I'm going to change form.
You can use Genki before you do that and draw a card.
Oh, great. I will do that. Thank you. That's smart. I'm going to exhaust that, draw a card, change form. I'm going to attack that City Street sand.
Nice.
So get rid of
Okay.
some of that sand.
No more sand.
Yeah,
Bye,
no
sand.
more. And then I'm going to discard Agent 13 for her strength resource to play Double Life, which says action, change your form, and if you paid for this card using a strength resource, ready your identity. So I'm going to change back here and then ready my identity and get rid of that. And then, I'm also going to get rid of this to get my web shooter into play, which is cool. It gets 3
Okay.
web counters.
So we are playing with a lot of new cards here.
Yeah.
So as cards come up
Yeah.
that you think we should show off.
Absolutely. Maybe a Plan
Yeah,
B.
let's throw up
is a
Plan
good
B
one.
since you dropped one and have another
And
one
you
on the
can see
field.
Cute art.
Right, the wonderful
Love the
art of
rest of
Spider-Man.
All right, and that's my turn.
Molly, if you
Yeah.
do those in slightly reverse order,
Yeah,
where you put down your web shooter before you flip back,
yeah.
you could actually, so Miles has an ability to let you shuffle things. You could shuffle that web shot back into your deck.
Oh, okay.
So we can just say you
it
did
is
it like
after you
that.
change to this form.
Yeah.
So so I could then that is
You
very
shuffle that back in.
smart.
That's one of his best. Or you could do the
Alright.
double life, whichever one you want to do.
We didn't even read him over.
Yeah,
That's,
he's real good.
That's real
He's
good.
real good.
Well, I did the double life is how I got changed back into Miles
Oh, you're
Morales
right, you're
form.
right,
So
you're
I don't
right.
think but I
Sorry,
do
yeah.
get to
But you
do
could
that.
do
So
that.
I I will shuffle the web shot back. Was
Yeah.
that there? No, I hadn't paid for it.
If
I have to
you
do it
just
right after,
reversed
don't
it
I?
a little bit, yeah. I
Okay.
think you could.
Let's say I played the web shooter first
Exactly.
because I'm a genius and I know what I'm doing, which is that's normal. All right. There we go. Great. That's my turn.
There you go.
All right. Well, I am going to use my free resource to get my web shooter out there
Nice.
with my 3 counters on it.
We might need some more counters.
Yeah, we've got a few over here.
Oh, I suppose I have.
I'll take from the shared
I don't know
pile
what I was
over
thinking.
here.
I should have just used the number 3.
It's fine. We're going to be spending them. All right, so I've got that down. I was going to do this differently, but just because of that city streets
It doesn't have anything on it now.
currently, but it might add more. You know what? No.
So City Streets is one of those cards like letting it build a little bit isn't the worst thing ever.
Okay.
It's like I think there is a balance between keeping it at a reasonable level and then also focusing your damage and threat removal.
Right, and you've both got, well, you've got an ally. Mm-hmm. So.
He's a support.
All right, so I'm gonna spend those 3, 2 from Genius.
He doesn't come out and fight with
Tigra.
me. He's my guy.
Yeah, yeah. He's very good.
After
Yeah.
flipping, of course, I did that before.
You
I
totally
discarded
could. Yeah,
those.
I
you saw it.
I saw it.
And I'm a swinging web kit,
Nice.
just to start
Ooh.
getting some damage in.
Yeah.
So there's 8 damage, and I should probably spin it the other way because then I only have to move 2 spots. So he's down to 40. We're doing it.
Almost there.
All right, and that's gonna be me.
All right, so that's the end of the round or end of the player
It's not
phase.
gonna be me.
Oh, you're
What
okay.
am I doing?
Also,
Fort is only 1.
Yeah.
I'll attack him for 2 more.
Nice.
Could have left it on that 8. All right. That's what I'll do.
Okay. So we'll ready everything up and draw up to your hand side. Also discard any cards you don't want before you do that.
Yeah, I want both of those.
Cool. So, Josh, can I steal the plan B back from you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can have that. I'll allow it.
So first thing that's going to happen is 3 per player threat is going to go on to hapless
Up.
pedestrians. Next thing that is going to happen is Sandman is going to activate against us. So he's going to attack me, he'll scheme against you, and he'll attack you. So Sandman has an ability that when he attacks you, his attack deals indirect damage. Meaning that you can block the attack and mitigate the damage, but any damage that sort of is left over can be split as you choose between your allies and your hero. And if that damage hits your hero, that's when more sand is going to go onto city streets. It's kind of spread everywhere. In the
Sure,
process.
because
Yeah,
I
kind
like
of
that.
blast you. So
Yeah.
it's sandblast ability. So he's attacking me. I have the option to defend against the attack if I wish. I will not defend. I think I'm just gonna eat this one. So he's attacking for 2 plus 0. So he hits me for 2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm down to 8 hit points remaining.
We're all fairly squishy, aren't we?
More or less. We have low hit points, but really high defensive abilities. So, and then his ability resolves. He attacked me. He dealt damage to my identity. So I'm going to place 1 onto the city streets and then discard the top card. So we'll discard for the number on here. So it's 1 and then 2 and then 3.
I got it. So it's
Got
going
it.
to trigger again against
Yeah.
me. Okay.
And then Molly, he's coming after
Yep.
you. He is scheming.
Scheme away.
So scheming for 1 plus 2. So he places 3 threat onto his scheme.
I'm gonna get you.
And then Josh, he is attacking you
Yep.
for 2. Do you want to defend?
No.
Also might be able to backflip.
Nope.
Nope. So he is 2 plus 1.
Okay.
So he hits you
Thematically,
for
that's
3.
like you going, no, I don't think I can. I don't think I
Nope.
can do it.
Nope. Hold on. Let me.
Let me try it?
Nope.
No,
Two.
no way.
No,
There's
I'm
no
not even
way.
going to get out of the chair. Not even going to pretend.
And now he deals encounter cards. So
Oh
1,
boy.
2,
Thank you.
and 3. So I will reveal first. So I have loose ends. When revealed, search the encounter deck, discard pile, set aside area, and remove from game area for a copy of your obligation. Then reveal it. During that reveal, if you change to alter ego form, discard 1 random card from your hand. If your obligation was not revealed this way, this card gains surge. You'd like to set that in the thing? I don't know if a lot of players.
Oh, yeah.
So I will. I believe it's in the encounter deck.
Let's focus in on that
Uh,
one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
Where is my obligation? Right there. So luckily, Gwen's obligation is a little bit different from other ones. She doesn't really have the whole... Normally, most obligations will give you the option to flip and do A or B. Hers, actually, when it is revealed, I will search my deck for my dad, George Stacy, and kind of set him aside, which is unfortunate because he is a very important, critical
What's the name of your obligation?
It is called Worried Father.
Oh, he's too worried. He can't even help you.
Let's put that one up there,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I'll do that.
So, worried father.
So he's just going to kind of be set aside for the time being until I can flip over and get him back, make him no longer worried.
He doesn't like you being Ghost Spider. It makes
Yeah.
him too worried. So once you're back to being Gwen Stacy, he can come and relax a little more. I like it. All right, I've got Dirt Trap with the side scheme, and
All right.
just pop it right there.
And Dirt Trap just gets one threat on it. One little threat.
And remind me what this icon is because I haven't played in too
So
long.
that is a crisis icon, and so that means that we cannot remove threat from the main scheme
Until
that's gone. Okay.
So it's super easy to get rid of, but when we do it, we're going to have to trigger City Streets, I believe, twice. So
Yep,
that'll be a
resolve.
bunch of cards. So effectively, the way we want to do it is take care of City Streets first, get it down to 0,
And
then take
then-
care of that. All right, and then Josh.
All right. What do I got? Keeping secrets. Give to the Miles Morales player.
Oh,
full of
jeez, come on.
obligations.
All right, I am a flipped alter ego form. If I do, I'm in alter ego form, so I can either exhaust myself and remove this card from the game, or discard Genki Lee and Jefferson Davis from play. If neither was discarded, the card gains surge. So if I just have the one in play, do I just lose Genki? Is that the idea here, or would I have to find?
You would just lose Genki, yeah. And
Okay.
then it gains Surge. But you could exhaust Miles and then not even have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to do.
It's usually one of the better options.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Do you want me to put this up there?
Yeah. You can just set it aside. And that is that. So this will pass to Molly,
Okay.
and we can start our turns.
All right. Heavens. Well, that kind of changes what I was going to do, and that's what happens with obligations. All right, so I'm going to... Nope, I'm not going to do that because... Boy, that's frustrating. What a frustrating draw I have here for the cards in my hand.
I know. I'm in a real bad spot, too.
I don't think there's anything I can do, honestly.
Do you have any yellow shield cards?
I do, but I mean, I guess I could. They're all events, so and they don't have any. They wouldn't do anything. So it seems silly to waste their resources, and everything else is a hero action, or double life, which isn't really going to help me right now because I don't have any strength resources to use to play it. So I think that's just going to unfortunately. Let's see. Whoa, hang on. I'm going to draw a card
There you go.
with my good friend Genki. Hey, what do you know? Here we go. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right. I hate to have to use Jefferson for his resource, but that's what's going to happen. I'm going to play a double life again. I'm going to change my form and ready my identity.
Nice.
That helps. And then let's see. Now we can do some stuff. Let's spend these 2 Homeland Intervention resources to do Web Shot, which is deal 4 damage to an enemy, and if I paid with a energy resource, which I did, we resolve the Venom Blast, which deals 2 damage to an enemy and stuns them.
All right.
So 6 damage to
Stunned
Sandman, and
32.
he's stunned. If you want to put that on there.
Bop.
And then let's spend another Homeland Intervention to play Arachnobatics, which I love because there's the Attacrobatics that Black Widow has, and we have Arachnobatics here for the
Of course
Spider-Man
we do.
card. I'll put it up in a second here, but yeah. So deal 2 damage to an enemy, and if the enemy has a stun status card, deal 3 additional damage. So 5 more damage. So there, that is. I just needed that one resource, and it was going to be a really great turn.
Wow, down to 27. I thought my 8 damage with my
Yeah.
swinging web kick was good.
You know what? Why don't we just hit him for another 2 while we're at it?
nice.
Let's just do it.
Bye, buddy.
And I don't have any need for any other resources, so I don't need to use my web shooter.
I thought you said something about not being able to really
Yeah,
play things
I
this
was not
turn.
able to play. If you look at what I had, if I didn't have that Jefferson Davis as a strength resource, I could not do anything else. Like none of my cards worked any other way. They were all hero actions, and yeah, so that worked out really nicely.
All right.
Thanks, Genki. Thank you.
I don't love what's happening here, but since you've stunned him already, maybe I can get rid of that card. All right, so I'm gonna flip over to Peter. I can heal, might as well. So I've got my resource. I'm gonna spend one of these to gain another resource. So I've got 2. I'm gonna go with 3. 4. I don't love doing that, but it's done for Nick Fury, though.
Ooh, nice.
I'm going to draw 3 cards because I really need more cards right now. Okay, that's good. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I'll recover 3. Get me back up to my 10. Yeah, right there. And Nick Fury is going to thwart the 2 off of there. And take 1. I think that's all I got.
I just got a question from
should probably exhaust
someone
that.
asking me if we are on Twitch or not. So
No.
Okay,
No,
that
we
was
are
my
we are
mistake
on
then.
YouTube. Oh hey.
Oh, your spider sensibility. Good catch.
I did not draw a card. Yeah, I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat did. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. We do have a couple other questions in here too that we will get to after your turn,
Sure.
before we hit the villain phase. Okay, I'm good.
Do I spy an Avengers Mansion? In your
You,
hand?
you saw nothing.
That's all nothing? Okay. I said, put it down. You could give me a card.
But actually, you know, I could. Now that I've gotten 3 new cards. Oh, but do I want to? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So there's 2 energy.
Oh, okay. You got 2 energy.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
I can't web shooter again. I'm not gonna use the helicarrier as a resource.
Every time you
get
say
rid of Chase them
Helicarrier, I
down.
think you're about to say Hello Kitty. I don't know why. Every time I'm like, I can't use Hello Kitty.
No.
It's like,
Also
no,
not a resource,
you
yeah.
can't.
Nice.
I don't like getting rid of the power of aggression, but I'll do it for the mansion to let
Thank
you draw a card.
That's a good. It's early game. So the
Yeah,
sooner we
that's
get
true.
it
That's
down,
true. The earlier, the better.
The more cards I can
I
draw.
just lost so much.
All right. Well. I'm going to. It's tricky, so I could do that. Oh man, I'm 1 resource short.
No, I can't give you one of those two. Jeez.
Let's see here. I will. I mean, I guess I could just do that still. Yeah, I'll just do that still. All right. I'm going to bait and switch. So this is a reprinted card. Hero action thwart. The villain attacks you. Remove 4 threat from the main scheme. So I should also probably pay for that card, I guess, in the process.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, a little bit. I will.
Does Dirt Trap hinder that at all?
Oh, thank you. Yes. I'll do that first.
Do that first. Thank
Alright.
you.
That is good.
And now
you
remove
know what?
4.
Dirt Trap is in play. Hold on. Timeout. That was a test for you, Josh.
Is that not defeated since you removed its only?
It is.
Okay.
I'm reevaluating.
Okay.
Forgot about
It's
Dirt
got a
Trap.
when defeated ability.
You know,
so.
here's what I'll do. I'll use.
Thank you for testing me, by the way.
Yeah.
I
You're
need it
welcome.
every once in a while.
You're welcome. I'll use Spider-Man to remove that.
Okay.
There are so many of
Yeah.
us. Which one?
All the Spider-Man. So that'll trigger this one. So
Yeah, when
replace
defeated,
one,
Yep,
resolve
so
the
one
Surging
goes
Sands
there.
ability.
and then we do it again. Do that. 1, 2. for Dirt Trap.
Jeez.
Also, Spider-Man, when Spider-Man leaves play, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and deal damage to the villain equal to the number of boost icons.
Wait, you're discarding
And
more
which Spider-Man,
cards?
so which Spider-Man are you playing there? Because with
That one's Hobby Brown.
That one's
So
all right.
let's do a
yeah.
close up of that one just to show it off.
Oh, okay.
I
that's
like
not
him a
bad.
lot. He's like the spider. He's the punk Spider-Man.
So I'm going to hit Sandman for 5 damage.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Yeah, clear those off the top of the deck.
Those are gone. And then, okay, that opens things up. So
Yeah.
thank you for reminding me about that. I'm going to bait and switch. In the process, I guess I'm going to toss a web binding to pay for it. So Sandman is going to attack me. Sandman is stunned.
Yeah.
But I remove 4 threat from the main scheme.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to use Ghost Spider to attack and deal 2 additional damage. 1, 2.
What's he down to?
He's 18.
Hey.
Then I'm going to play Ghost Kick. So hero response after Ghost Spider uses a basic power, which I did. I just attacked. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. So I'm going to pay for that using my ticket to the multiverse. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's down to 12. She has an ability after I play a response or interrupt, I get to ready. So I'll ready up. Then I will hit with her for that. I'm going to...
I feel like my turn was super lame
Yeah, what are you
with
guys gonna do
everything
over
that
there?
happened on both sides of me.
Plan B, so I got to discard a random card. I've got 2 cards in my hand. Pick the right one.
The one on my
correct
right
one.
or your
The
right?
correct one.
Oh boy.
Both are wrong.
That one, no.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Okay.
That's good. So I'll deal
That
2
was a
more
lot of
damage,
pressure.
and then I will flip to Gwen Stacy,
Here's your.
and I will use my action ability, choose to either shuffle Ticket to the Multiverse from my discard pile into my deck, or ready George Stacy. He is still set aside, so I'm going to shuffle this Ticket to the Multiverse into my deck.
Nice.
And I guess that's it.
You guess?
I guess so.
I don't-
I guess it's an.
I don't even know what's happening right now, but I think we're winning.
It seems that way, yeah. He's letting us win.
Version,
Right.
yeah, Form 1, version 1.
Right, exactly. We're not even halfway.
This isn't even his final form.
Exactly.
So we'll ready everything up, draw up to your hand size, discard anything you don't want beforehand. Ooh,
I do want both of those.
And do we want to finish out his turn, finish out the round before we go to questions, or do we want to do the
Let's
questions?
do the questions
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
jump in and then we'll hit
gosh, my
the
hair,
villain
sorry.
phase. All right. So this question was: this wave brings both the Web Warriors and the champions.
Yep,
Interestingly, it also brings Shield archetype.
sure.
What's behind the decision to use that with Miles instead of another character?
Oh, so we've wanted to explore S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while, and we have done it a little bit in the past, I believe, with Black Widow. She had some things in her deck, but we just have never really had a great slot to place it in before. We've talked about a few other characters like War Machine and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But with Miles, like, per the story, he's got a relationship with Nick Fury, and he's part of S.H.I.E.L.D. at one point. Like, it just felt like a natural place to sort of expand that side of the card pool. He was already in Justice. We've also got a lot of Web Warrior stuff, you know, obviously in this box, but later on in the wave, along with a lot of Champion stuff later on in the wave. So, you know, it felt like we had the space to do it, and why not? We've wanted to do it for a long time.
Cool. Great. And then we just have one more. Since we're in a much later stage of game development, 2+ years in, what feedback from the first expansion and boxes got to be incorporated into Sinister Motives, and what can we expect going forward?
Oh,
More
That's a
Marvel
great
champions. Can
so I'm
expect
trying to
that.
think for this specific box. Rise of Red Skull was out by then.
Yeah, that's right. Because they think development time. This game's been out for a long time, but you've been working on this, or had been working on this product for how long before now?
We finished this like,
We finished this in 2020.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finished this in I think summer 2020 is when we
Yeah.
wrapped on this one.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think so.
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's Rise of Red Skull. I believe it was definitely out by then. And the feedback that we incorporated was that, you know, I feel like Rise of Red Skull was received really well, but it was also intended to be a box that was very introductory, very easy to jump into. And that's fine. We want all of our products to be that, but like the campaign more than anything, which is very simple.
Yeah.
Almost bare bones, intentionally so. Since then, every single product we have tried to incorporate a more robust campaign, more robust decisions, and even a deeper story that integrates a little bit better. So.
Well, and it's also, you know, it's interesting to note that this is the fourth expansion. So, you know, we had that trilogy with Rise of Red Skull, you know, Guardians, and then Mad Titan's Shadow. So this, you got to design it more of a stand, you know, and not complete standalone, but you know, the campaign wasn't building off 2 other previous campaigns. So you had a lot more nimbility. That's a word. You were able to be more nimble with your design because you didn't have to build off previous things. Which I think that's one of the reasons this box is so special. I just because it has that kind of much like the Spider-Verse movie, right? Where you're like, what is this? This is amazing. Like it doesn't have to fit into the MCU the same way. This doesn't have to fit into our Marvel Champions canon the same way.
It was very freeing. I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot about that because it was definitely during development. It did feel like a clear separation. It was sort of like a step back, and we could reanalyze things, and we weren't tethered to any sort of past product. So.
Cool.
Let's do that villain phase.
So I don't know if you noticed, but I flipped everything upside down.
I did.
Their camera is facing that way, so it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense for them to be able to see it.
Sandman's mechanic that I just you gotta read everything upside down.
You missed the
make a scenario like that now.
Yeah. Oh no,
right.
he has 80 hit points now.
He's way stronger. Yeah.
What happened? Josh, what'd you do?
I didn't do it on purpose.
All right, villain phase.
Villain phase.
Right.
So he's going up by 1 per player. So that's 3 on there. 1, 2, 3. I'll just swap one of these, or 3 of these rather, out for 3.
I mean, if you traded 1 for a 3, that would be
Don't
real bad.
do that.
And then he's going to activate. So Molly, you are Spider-Man.
I am.
Your form is
Attack.
attacking you. Do you want to defend?
No.
Actually, you were doing this.
I
last
don't.
time. Keep doing
I
it.
got stuff to do.
All right. So he's attacking you for 2 plus 1, so he deals 3 damage.
Oof.
Then he will
My fragile
resolve
body.
his
No.
City Streets ability. So that's 3 on there. We're going to discard 1, 2.
Bye, cards.
All right, and Josh is coming after you. He is scheming.
Yep,
I don't know if there's anything
scheming.
you can do against it
Nah.
to stop it. All right, so he is scheming for 1 plus nothing. So he just places 1 on there.
Nice. That's good.
It's not too bad. And then he is also scheming against me. So that's 1 plus also nothing.
Yes.
I'll trade out these again. So then he is going to deal encounter cards.
All right.
All right. So Molly, you get the first one.
All right. We got Sand Clone. It's a minion.
Yeah.
And he's got 1 scheme and X attack, where X is equal to the number of sand counters on city streets.
It's a 3 attack mix.
Okay.
Right now, 3 attack.
That's not
All
fun.
right. Not great. Don't love that.
All right. Sand form. So we attach this to Sandman. It's a force interrupt. When you would deal any amount of damage to Sandman, discard sand form instead. Resolve the surging sands ability on city streets. Okay.
So we
Cool.
punch him, and his sand just
Yep.
goes everywhere. All right. I got another dirt trap.
Oh,
Man.
boo.
So now is probably the point where we do want to start managing these. So we'll have to manage city streets
City
first
streets,
before
then
attacking
dirt
them.
trap.
Before dirt
Yep.
trap.
All right. I didn't get to use Nick Fury.
All right. And this is going to pass to you, Josh.
Nick Fury goes away. Bye, Nick. Miss you, buddy.
You got that Avengers Mansion though.
I do have the
Cool stuff
mansion.
over it.
While I'm planning my turn, I just figured I'd just make sure I'm pretty sure I have this right. But so I have Spider-Man Peter Parker, the ally.
Yep.
And because Spider-Man Peter Parker is in play as a hero, I can spend him for his resource, but I can't play him as a card, right?
Exactly.
Great. Okay. That's what I thought, so just wanted to make sure.
I'm just a resource to you, aren't I,
That's
Molly?
it's I just need you to get the job done. That's all. Just come on. You
I
got
mean,
this.
fair, but wow.
I'm the new Spider-Man. I'm
Right.
way better. You're there. That's fine.
I mean, I know she's kind of talking about him, but that hurt me personally.
I think I'm older than you, so I'm pretty sure you're the new Spider-Man in that case.
Fair point. All right, let's see. So I do have the Avengers Mansion. Who wants a card? Do either of you want a card, need a card?
I don't need a card.
Do you have the ability to play everything you need?
I do.
Because I can be selfish. and take a card.
Yeah, you can be selfish.
Yeah, be selfish.
Alright.
I don't need you.
Totally fine.
Super selfish.
Told you.
Oh, I'm so glad I did it.
Nice. It's the best feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do this. Just because I think
Oh
it
yeah,
needs to happen.
Absolutely do that.
But I don't want to pay for it. All right, so I've got a free one. I've got 2 now.
You can only use that if you're hero.
I don't have 2 now. That is a hero resource. But I can, if I generate and then flip, do
That
I
won't
lose
work. You'll
that?
have to generate
it has
it
to
the
generate it
moment
on my
you're
turn
spending it.
or on that. All right. Hold on. Rethinking. I will generate now 1. I'll get rid of Aunt May for a second. Bye, Aunt May. I miss you.
It would help me a lot if someone could get rid of Dirt Trap before my turn. Let me just,
I can do it.
that would be great.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I can do some serious
And
I think I'll have
damage
to
on
do
that
it no
main
matter what.
scheme.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We'll just get rid of the enhanced spider sense. We'll play the helicarrier in.
Nice.
Now I could
I can take care of it myself if I have to.
flip,
I just realized. So
then get a free one. So that's 1 minus 1. I don't love doing this, but I'm dropping 2 more cards for my 4 to play Venom.
Nice.
So I'm going to put Venom up here on the card tray so that we can see him. So Venom is an ally, and after I reveal an encounter card, deal a damage to Venom. Deal damage to an enemy equal to the number of icons that in that card's boost area, and it gives me an extra encounter card.
Yeah. It'll
So-
deal it out to the first player each round. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, Venom is
yeah,
pretty cool, and
He's
with
on
2
your
thwart,
side.
3 attack, like it's kind of fun.
Very
6
powerful.
health.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a beast.
I think it's important to bring up we are not playing campaign right now. If you
Yes.
play through the campaign, there's a rule that you can't use Venom and you can't use the symbiote suit because they might come into play during the campaign.
Right. Makes sense.
So we're just playing a normal standalone game.
Okay. So, do I just thwart to clean up city streets and let you deal with Dirt Trap? Because I can.
I mean, Venom alone can get rid of the city streets, yeah. And then Spider-Man could get rid of Dirt Trap.
He's only getting rid of 2 thwart.
Well, city
If-
streets, it uses your ATK.
Oh, that's right. Oh, never mind. Then I will just
I may have misspoke.
This
attack
is-
that. No,
this
you
is
probably
excellent.
didn't. I
This
just
is
need
all
to.
very good for my Miles Morales Spider-Man turn.
So I just.
Oh, he won't take a
attacked.
damage in the process. So you're just.
Oh, that's
so
right.
just
That
use
doesn't
to-
trigger.
It's-
have to
yeah.
dig
That's
out
right.
the
Just
same-
use
That's
your
right.
ATK.
Yep. All right. So then I guess I'll just attack for 2.
That works. All right, so I am going
I
to.
exhausted that.
If you need to do something that doesn't affect Dirt Trap, I got it. And now that
Okay.
I look at it, I totally got it. So
I.
I'm gonna be the hard rain that washes through these streets. Just you wait.
I'm gonna flip. I've already shuffled that. What is that? Hero alter ego action for worried father. My obligation: exhaust Gwen Stacy and remove this obligation from the game.
Does that then put George Stacy back into your deck, or what happens to him?
He will. Thank you. Add George Stacy to your hand.
Oh, he
Oh,
goes in
wow.
your hand.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Her obligation is kind of a weird one because like sometimes it's actually good. It's
Right,
searching
this
your
isn't-
deck for it.
yeah.
and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
This
always
is not
terrible.
all
You
bad.
wouldn't necessarily draw on it, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to. Do I want to do that? I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to exhaust her, get rid of, remove this from the game. So I'll set this aside. He comes into my hand. I'm going to flip to Ghost Spider. I'm going to put down Web of Life and Destiny for free. It has an ability to ignore this card's resource cost if your identity has the Web Warrior trait. We set that up there for me.
Nice.
Okay.
So anytime a character with a Web Warrior trait leaves play, or an ally more specifically, I can choose a player and that player draws a card. So like by playing out more allies, we're just gonna
Wow.
be fueling each
It's
other.
just Web Warrior.
Just
allies.
Web Warrior
Yep.
though, yep.
Nice.
Thank you. So then I will oh man. Kinda want all these cards. Who designed this game? It's ridiculous.
Well, I had to get rid of some really good stuff
Yeah.
because Venom. He's new.
Yeah,
I had
no,
to play
that's-
it.
that's-
Feel,
that's a
good
good
feel.
choice anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put down George Stacy. Then I'm going to... How much? I've got 8. I think I can just... Thinking.
It always hurts when I do that.
Yeah, it definitely... Oh, you know what? I messed up. I forgot about Dirt Trap. I hate Dirt Trap.
I got Dirt Trap. Oh, you need Dirt Trap removed
I
for
need
the
it
thing
gone.
you're
Yeah,
going to do.
I couldn't
Okay,
do George
okay.
Stacy. I lied about all that.
Rewind.
Oh,
I
no.
lied. Designer privilege. I can rewind it as much as I want to. That's allowed.
Just do this. Everything's fine.
Exactly,
Everything's
right?
fine. Yeah.
So she is ready. That's important because now I can exhaust her
But, oh yeah, you exhausted her on the flip
get-
side.
Yes,
That's right.
yes,
That's right.
Yep.
because I wasn't thinking. Do that. Do this. Do this. Do this again. Do
That's
this
all right.
again.
That's all
And
right.
do that.
Yeah. That's what we wanted. That was all intentional. Then we are going to bait and switch. So he's going to attack me. And then I get to remove 4 threat from the scheme. So he's attacking for 2 plus 1. So he hits me for 3.
Oof.
Not a big deal.
No.
And then so he dealt damage to me. So we're going to do this. We're going to discard 1. Ooh.
Oh, dang it.
Who was first player? You just took 3 indirect damage. Congratulations. So indirect damage can be divided
Can be
among
split.
Spider-Man or Venom, any of your allies in play. So you can kind of just parse it out however you want to.
Right.
So
I can
that was
heal.
one.
I'm
Just
at
grab
full
Venom,
health.
shove him in front of you.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm going to keep Venom around as long as I can. I'm taking all 3.
All right.
But then I remove 4 threat from here. Oh, I
Nice.
think I grabbed that.
Nice.
Did you grab 4 threat from there?
I did not.
Okay, cool. So I want to make sure. And then I'm going to... Man, this is tricky. Whatever. I'm going to... How much threat can you remove from the main scheme, Molly?
I'm going to remove 5 threat from the
Okay,
main
so there
scheme.
is currently 7 on it.
And
I
that-
don't necessarily need to do that.
You're not. That's not hindering you from doing anything that you have
No,
planned, right? Okay.
no.
Oh man,
Because it's
messed
back
I'm
up
gonna-
to 3 attack.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hit him too, but he's gonna. I don't know. We'll see. I thought about hitting him, but it's gonna be rough. I don't think I can take him out.
As we're playing, I'm realizing that I'm terrible at this game. I totally did that in the wrong order, but no backsies now. I can't
Wait,
reverse
no
any of
backsies
that.
now?
Well, I could
Why
reverse the
this
last thing.
time?
I can't like unshuffle the encounter deck.
Oh, got it. Got it.
So I got to
fair.
deal cards from the top. Okay, so the villain schemes. That's actually not the worst thing. So he's going to scheme for 1 plus 2, so he places 3 on it. Yeah, okay. But I deal 5 damage to him. Joshua, you set him down to 1 hit point.
Ooh.
If I'm in my alter ego form, remind me, minions also scheme against me, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. Then I think I'm fine. All right.
And then I will. Man, this is tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna. Why not? I'm just gonna eat another attack. So he's gonna attack me again. So he's attacking for 2 plus 1. So I take that
What are you down to, Boggs?
down to 2.
And he
hit
just
points.
attacked.
Yeah. So he hit me. So gets another thing. 4 cards off the top of it.
Yep.
I'm trying to make that game harder. on
City
you guys.
Streets, not good for
And
me
then
now.
I will use Plan B to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So Sandman is dead on his first side.
Nice.
Oh, he has Sand Form.
What-
Oh, yeah. When damage
What
is
does that
dealt,
mean?
it takes that away
That was
first.
yeah, I didn't see that one.
So
Oh.
that would have actually blocked the first 4 you did.
Did you attack him with Spider-Man?
I attacked him way
That
at
was-
the beginning.
yeah, that was last
way
round.
at like the first round. I attacked
Did you
him.
on your turn? You knew you used Venom to do the thing. Did you attack
I
him?
did attack him, so that 2. So
Okay.
he should be up by 2. He should be at 3.
Okay, yeah.
And
he'd
that
be at
should have
3,
been-
yeah.
Okay, and then no sand form.
So Sand Form. So we'll just resolve it as is. We can't really go back from there. I totally overlooked that.
Yep.
I
Yep.
couldn't
Same.
see it tucked under there, to be honest.
Do
Yeah.
that 1. This is worse than it would have been. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof,
Yeah.
oof, oof,
So
oof,
it
oof.
still did the 2 damage.
And then
though,
I'll deal
right?
2. Now he's down to 1. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now he's done.
We
All
reversed
right.
as much as we
We
could.
figured it out. All right. So I'm gonna spend these 2 resources to put in a surveillance team, and it comes out with these 3 counters. I'm gonna spend 1 counter to remove 1 scheme, or excuse me, 1 threat from the main scheme.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna spend Peter Parker, like I talked about, as a resource plus another energy resource to do swing in. Now, as a hero action, I'm going to remove 4 threat from a scheme. If I paid for it using the kind of resource on, I don't remember what those are called, the blue one. What's the blue?
Oh, the mental resource.
Blue mental resource. If I did that, I can also resolve my spider camouflage ability, which gives Spider-Man a tough card and confuses an enemy. I'm not going to confuse Sandman. He's down. Would the confuse persist if he dies in this form?
Yeah, that stays
Would
on.
it?
Yeah.
I think I'll do that then. Give that to Sandman. And then, let's see. So that's all cards.
Just want to make sure I did that right. You said remove 4 from the main scheme?
There should have been 1 and then another 4.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Got
right.
it.
And then I'm exhaust Genki to draw a card. And I'm going to spend a web counter to do another resource. So now I've got. Oh, that doesn't help me. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't have anything to spend to play with that. Okay, I don't remember what I was doing. I am going to use my attack to remove city streets counters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that exhausts me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that for
That's 2, and then it activates immediately,
Oh, it does?
right?
No.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's only when
All
he
right.
does stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna change
that's-
form. And that's my turn. Yes. Boom.
Cool.
Whew. All right.
Ready up.
That was a lot.
Draw
Yeah,
5
we did a lot.
cards. Ooh, that might save me. At 2 hit points because I keep making him punch me in the face. So. All right, so he's gonna go up by 3 threat. 1, 2, 3. And then he is going to activate 1 at a time. So, Josh, he is going to attack you. Do you want to defend?
No. Okay, so that would be 3. But just for funsies, I'm gonna backflip away.
Nice. All right. So his ability doesn't trigger. He didn't deal any damage. He's coming at me. I'm going to defend. So he's attacking for 2. Okay, because he's still on that side. 2 plus nothing. So I
Nice.
defend against the attack. Nice.
If I defend for you,
Yeah, you could do that. You could defend for me and then play.
and then yeah,
Yeah.
because I think you being ready, you've got some really crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather have you ready. I'm actually gonna defend against it. If that's it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
that's-
I'll
that's
defend
not a
against
bad
it.
thing for me.
He's gonna reveal the card. I'm gonna backflip away again.
Nice.
Or wait, how much damage was he doing?
Only 2.
Oh, so never mind. I
Yeah.
don't need to do that
I can
because
go
I'm
reverse.
preventing it all.
I don't have any like combo stuff
Okay.
right now. So.
Okay, fine. So you're just gonna do it.
Yeah, that
Okay.
should be good. I appreciate it though.
Alright.
And then he's coming at Molly. He is
gonna
going to
scheme.
scheme. Yeah, but he's confused. So he
Yeah.
loses that confused.
All right. And then does my minion
And your minion will scheme.
scheme
yeah.
as well? So that's 1.
Just scheme for 1. Yeah.
Yep.
He doesn't have any extra stuff.
No.
Place these 3.
Okay.
And then we will. That was 3. We'll just take these 2. We'll put a 5 there. 3s. He's going to deal out encounter cards.
Oh, I was supposed to shuffle a card.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can do it. 1, 2,
One
3.
space.
Oh yeah, and I.
So you'll deal him in
I
a
get to
circle,
draw
and
a
then you'll
card.
deal the. Oh yeah, you do. Yes, thank you. Deal that
Yep.
one, and then you'll
And
deal
then I
yourself
get
one.
my second
I'm
one.
going to shuffle Web Shot back into my deck. And that
Nice.
would have technically been before I drew, but you know what? That's fine.
It's all right.
That's what happens when you forget stuff. You don't.
All right, so I am being
So
doubled.
do one at a time.
Okay.
We might have to make decisions before we deal.
Dirt trap. That was the first one I dealt
Come
myself.
on.
Okay.
Again,
There are other
who
side
designed
schemes in
this?
there, I
I
swear.
know, they're
There
just
are
this-
other side
ugh.
schemes.
Well, we've been discarding everything.
I mean, that was also on me. Yeah.
All right, so
I
we've
wanna
got a
show off
dirt
the whole
trap,
deck.
and then we've got a sand
we went
form
through the
again.
encounter deck. Were we supposed to do one of those?
I added
oh,
one.
I see it
And
there.
that's
Okay.
where I got
I
mine.
see it.
Actually,
Oh, he also gets an extra threat. Yes.
so I should have gotten a third.
Did you run through your?
Should I not? Because we've got this.
That only places more threat.
Oh, that's right.
That's
That's
why
additional
when you
threat.
back out,
you
That's
get
right.
another one.
That's my
Yep,
venom.
yep.
Move this one down there if that's okay. So,
Yeah, that makes. Never mind.
All right.
good.
So
We're good.
then my
In the clear.
encounter card is Sandstorm. Deal X indirect damage among players divided as you choose, where X is equal to the number of sand counters on city streets. There are no sand counters. There are, so we don't have to worry about that part. So he is dealing 3 total damage among all of us.
Okay.
We can parse it out if we like.
I'm going to be able to heal 3 damage from you and me
okay.
next
if,
turn.
If I can flip down, yeah,
Yes, if
So
you
we'll
could,
have
if you're
to go.
Gwen Stacy, yes,
that's really useful.
and you go before me. So
It's true.
if that colors your decision for how we should do this,
No, that's good. So yeah, I'll take 1 damage. I'll go to
Yeah.
1 hit
Why are
point.
you taking one?
For fun.
I mean, I've got 7 health and
You
a
also do have a
venom.
venom. That is true.
why don't you take 2 and I'll take 1?
Okay.
I'm at 6. You stay at 2. I'll be down to
Yeah.
5. You'll be down to 5. That seems more fair.
I'll take
appreciate it.
1 and 1. I'll throw one
There
on
you go.
Venom as well.
Oh, there. Perfect. Yeah.
Which cards did you reveal?
What's that?
When you you could
yeah,
use this
yeah,
ability
yeah.
if you wanted to. I don't know if there was really any because it was just these two, right?
No, it was the sand form.
Oh, it was the sand form,
Which did have an
sand form
icon.
and this one. So if you
So
wanted
that one
to,
had 3. I would have triggered it there.
you could have dealt a damage to him to deal damage to Sandman equal to that amount.
Yep.
Right, it's just equal. It's not
Equal to the number of
equal to
icons.
so he would just take 3 damage and he would
So
die.
that triggers him.
And that would have happened before his sand form. The sand form was resolved second, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that would have happened before that.
Yep.
So he's on his second stage.
Cool.
We're not.
Cool,
this
cool,
is all
cool.
totally legit. And then he is going to do his when revealed ability. So his when revealed will just place another one of these
Boy,
and do
and
this
then
again.
discard
1,
4.
2, 3, and 4.
I love it.
And then he does his sand form. You could also resolve. I don't know if it has any icons. It has 1 icon. I don't know if it'd be worth it for Venom.
No.
He goes up to.
He's 18 per player.
Okay.
Okay.
And I can do math. It's fine.
You got it?
Is that 54?
It is 54. Yeah, it's not good.
Like, I
And he
knew
has a
what the
shield.
number was, but as I was
Are you
spinning it, I was just
spinning
like,
it?
wait,
Yeah,
that's too high. That's too much.
I saw a thing that was like, you know you're old when it asks for your birth year and you have to like spin it like it's the wheel on Wheel of
I'm getting to
Fortune.
that
You're
point
like,
now. Yeah. Keep going and going and going.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, so we are
Token
going to move on.
passes, yeah.
But I'm going to ask a couple more questions
Ooh.
first.
Oh,
And then-
did we do Molly's encounter card?
Oh, no,
we
no,
didn't.
we
Gosh,
haven't. We
hello.
haven't.
All right, Sand Slide, it's a treachery. When revealed, place 2 sand counters on city streets, then resolve it. Surging Sand's ability. If at least 1 Sandman card was discarded this way, I am stunned.
So that's actually not the worst thing because we're almost
Because
out of
we're
the
almost
deck.
out. So
Yeah.
it won't.
Discard until you can't discard anymore.
Yep.
So we'll just basically
So, and
do
what needs to be?
2 sand counters on city streets.
Yep.
four, yeah.
So if
Then
a
we do-
Sandman
If a
card.
Sandman card is in
You
there,
are stunned.
I'm stunned,
All
but
right.
I'm tough. So
So
it's it's weird.
Right.
It's a lot.
stunned and tough. So that knocks that off. We have another acceleration token.
Here it is.
The first player again will take 3 indirect damage. Sorry, Josh.
That's okay.
You can
don't even know
parse
why
it
you
out
have
if
a
you
Yeah,
want
Venom.
to.
I'm
I
taking
don't even know why you have
2.
a
Put
Venom.
on Venom if you want to.
And 1 on Venom. Poor guy.
He likes it.
I'm just.
He likes
feel
the
so
pain. It
bad.
makes him feel alive. Don't worry about it.
There we go. Now we go to questions.
All right.
Oh, that's
Question
All right,
time.
questions. Let's do that. All right. I'm not going to ask that one because that might give away information for future development, so I'm not going to do that.
I'm an open box. Just
So,
Yeah, no, we love it.
Open box,
Let's just
I
tell
don't-
him
You're-
everything.
I mean, we have open boxes
Yeah, we have
here.
open
You are
boxes,
like
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
all of your information
I could say a
is-
few words that would just blow this whole thing open.
Okay, so what? You don't have to get into details, but what abilities, characters, and locations, etc., didn't make the cut for Miles and Gwen because there was just 15 cards for their individual like character cards. So what were some cool things that you didn't get to use that?
But you also haven't
Maybe
used
you
anywhere
were-
else.
Right.
That's a good question. I think for the most part, we were able to solidify their personas. They have, pretty strong family relations and,
Yeah.
and friends and stuff. So like Miles Morales, very early on, we decided on his dad, who has connection to S.H.I.E.L.D., and then also Genki, who's his best friend. For Gwen, her father, George Stacy, plays a big role in
Right.
sort of her superhero life. So like, those came in pretty easily. I can't think of any locations off the top of my head. Mechanically, Gwen went through a lot of iterations. There were, her ultimately being able to ready from the response or interrupt. We had to settle on that eventually. Like, I think she had like a card draw after the interrupt, or there was a couple other things, right?
Right.
Eventually, the ready just felt the most natural. And I think that, Miles was the same way, where figuring out exactly how he did the Venom Blast and the spider camouflage took a little bit of time, but that's kind of the same for any other hero. So I can't think of anything specific, like anything that we really had to cut that we absolutely couldn't have. For these decks, at least, it felt like everything just kind of fit pretty naturally.
Have we announced anything else in this wave yet? Is it just this?
Nova.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. I just want to remember what we're dealing
Right.
with right here.
Talk about the rest of
I
it.
know.
All right. This one, I think I know the answer, but I'm going to answer it. And then I'm going to let you tell me if I'm wrong.
Even if it's wrong, I'm just going to let it stand.
Can Web of Destiny draw you an extra card if a web ally leaves play after you drop it to your hand size? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it allows you to draw a card. It doesn't matter when. If it's before you draw up to your hand size, then it's sad because you would have gotten that card anyways. But yes, definitely. Oh, and people were asking about the release date, and I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. I have no
Say
idea.
it.
So
Yeah, me
I want to
neither.
know too.
So it's
I have to reveal it.
incredibly soon.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And should I just leave it at that, or should I give them a date?
If you have a date that's real, you should tell
So,
them the date.
depending on logistics and your local markets, the official release date is April 8th.
Ooh, that is
So like
soon.
unbelievably soon.
That's
just
great.
just a couple weeks out basically.
That's very exciting.
So yeah, it is coming very, very soon. But again, with just logistics and shipping and all that stuff, even once it reaches us in the country,
Everything.
it's still delayed. So yeah, there will be spots that will have it within the next 2 weeks.
4/8 or 8/4, depending on where you're
Depending
watching
on,
this
yeah,
from.
exactly. If it's evening where you're watching this from,
It's 8/4.
All right, cool. So
Now,
those were questions,
do
and
it.
we are at the almost hour mark.
Ooh, okay.
So let's do one more round.
Sure.
Great.
So
Before
go
we
big
lose, yeah.
Okay.
and then go home. Not
All right.
or, because you have to go home after this. You can't stay here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They always tell me that every day. Please go home. Michael.
Just leave.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm going to spend my ticket to the multiverse, which has 2 wild resources, a jump, flip, and a web binding, which is 4 resources to put down my symbiote suit. Could you set that up there for me?
Ooh, symbiote
symbiote suit,
is stupid.
Yeah,
gives
that's
me 10 hit points, which is great because I've only got 2, so I'm up to
perfect.
12.
So
now.
Now
that
you don't
just
have to, now you don't
raises
have to
you
worry
by
about
10
becoming Gwen
immediately.
Stacy. You
Yeah.
can just not deal with
Just
that.
stay
Yep.
that way forever.
I
And
absolutely
plus
Each of your,
1 to
each
all
of your
my
basics
stats.
are
Yep.
just, one stronger.
And that works on both your hero side and your alter ego. So
Yep.
my recovery is also. a lot
And this is the
stronger.
card that you mentioned that if you're playing campaign, you don't get to just start with this. This
Exactly.
is something that you have to earn basically
Yep.
through the campaign.
Right.
This
You
one
spoiled
and
it.
Venom.
And Venom,
Both of
yeah.
those,
You
yeah.
spoiled that card.
Yeah, well, we had
By
already
talk-
put it out. Yeah.
What's that?
We had already put it out in the. Oh, you mean spoil playing?
You had spoiled that it
I
was
didn't know for
that it
sure.
was a thing. But yeah, so you also get +1 to your hand size
Yes.
for when we're drawing up, which
As well.
is just bananas.
And because I have a bunch of hit points now, I'm just going to make him. Well, we're going to see what he's going to do. I'm going to return the favor for 0, so discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until I discard a treasury. So I will discard. Oh, look at that.
Hey,
He is going to attack me. I just assumed he was going to do that. When revealed, Sandman attacks you with +1 ATK.
Oh.
So he is. Oh, yes. Thank
That's
you.
not yours.
Oh, well, you know.
Shuffling that into your deck, you'd know where it was pretty easily.
Yeah, probably find it. So he's he does have sand form, but whatever. This last round, so he's attacking for 3 +1
Yikes.
plus nothing.
Oh,
so
that's
luckily,
lucky.
I only take 4 damage.
That would have been really funny if that was like a 3.
Just like yeah, and then I will knock off his sand form, so that will get knocked off, and we'll discard 7
7
from the
cards.
encounter deck.
All right.
I think the lesson
Sorry.
here is you should manage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Watch
probably,
the city
maybe a little bit
streets.
more.
Take care of the
Ignore what I
streets.
say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go.
All right. Wonderful. All right, let's see here. I'm going to spend Genius to play this government liaison. I'm also I'm going to get another card with Genki here just to see what I might have here. All right, let's, and then, this is all silly because I can't really do much after this, right? But why not? So I'm going to exhaust the government liaison to play a shield card from my hand, reducing its cost by 1, for which I'm going to spend Young Love and Sky Destroyer to play Spider-Woman, bring Spider-Woman out, but I want to show the Young Love card because it has the cutest art. What happens when you have 2 web warriors? They got to do a Spider-Man kiss, and they both are upside
double
down.
Spider-Man kiss,
Both
which is
are
just a
double
regular
Spider-Man
kiss in the
yeah.
end.
Yeah, right? I mean, it
Just with
depends.
blood rushing to your head.
Yeah, if you just orient it differently, they're just kissing.
Right.
All right, so that's got we got Spider-Woman out, and she is a 3. She's a shield web warrior as well, which is great. I don't know what else to do here. Great. Let's change form. Change into Spider-Man, and the enemy's not stunned or confused, right?
No.
Okay. So if I use my Venom Blast on here, I am exhausting myself to do that, right?
No.
No.
That's sort
Oh,
of
great.
separate.
Well, then let's do
You
Venom Blast.
attack
Let's
and-
deal 2 damage to Sandman and stun him.
So the Venom Blast you'll actually have to resolve with a card.
Oh!
Because it's a special. it'll
I
have
get
to,
it.
like, you know.
I thought I could just do it because I don't have the right resource to pay to make that happen.
That's all right.
All right, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and I'll.
You do have your web shooter. That can make any resource.
Oh, so you don't have to spend specifically an energy resource for this web shot card.
That
a wild
gives you a
counts.
wild.
It
A
can-
wild
yeah, you can-
counts.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
I wasn't sure.
You can change it.
All right, let's do that. Let's use the web shooter. Pay for the web shot with that plus this. Play with this too, and that does 4 damage to the enemy.
Nice.
And also does another 2 damage and stuns him. So
Nice.
6 damage on Sandman for this last turn. Did something there. And then, sure, why not? Let's just thwart that scheme for one.
You do have this in the way, the dirt trap.
Oh, let's thwart the dirt trap then, I guess.
So if you wanted to use Spider-Man for the city streets beforehand, you could get 2 off there, which would be.
I like that idea. Let's do that. Yeah. I was gonna, because I won't be able to get rid of this sand clone
And then that
with
one.
just Spider-Man.
And so we're basically going to place 2 on. Also, we'll do 1. So that's 3. That's 6. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, now does this count for the next time I would attack? Does
That's-
my stunned card get in the way of doing
That
the
is-
6
Yeah, if you
attack.
actually. Oh,
If I
yep.
actually, it would, right? If I'm using my ATK, I can't
I
use my
forgot, yeah,
ATK on
that's
city streets, right?
You can use your ATK on city streets.
It's not an
Right,
attack.
be
but
able to
it's
do that.
when this character would attack.
I wouldn't have been able to
Because
do
that's
the
an
web
attack.
shot.
You
Ew.
could instead just do a normal basic attack,
Okay.
then do the web shot,
And then
leave
Leave the city streets.
Leave the city streets. Yeah.
That's probably what I should do.
Okay.
I mean, unless city streets is more important, but I know it's the last turn, so we're kind of hand waving this a bit too. But all
so
right,
that means it's 2 less
we'll
than
say
it
I
was.
did that, and the city streets didn't get cleaned up. Yeah.
Okay, so how much goes back on the
Still,
city
still,
streets?
city streets just takes the 2
It
back,
still
and
has
this
the
still has
2.
the 4 on that. That doesn't.
Yeah,
make-
so you just did 4 instead of 6 damage, right?
Correct, because
'Cause
I wouldn't
you-
have been
you were
able to do my
stunned.
Venom Blast because he was exhausted from using the. Or no, I can still use that.
You can
Venom
still
Blast.
use it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it still would have been
Okay,
6.
so
it's
it's
the
still
same
six.
damage, just more
Same
tokens on city
damage,
streets.
yeah. And then I don't have anything to pay for my last card, so it'll just hang
So
out
I
here.
think I discarded.
But Spider Woman, let's see. What should Spider Woman do? Should she try to thwart here, or attack? You know, what, let's have her attack. She's gonna attack for 2, because why not?
Okay.
Let's just take down 2 more.
We need to finish this round with as much damage on this as possible, just because I want to see it attack.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah.
real bad. I've only got 5 hit points because I was gonna recover, but then it was the last turn, so
Give
who
me a
cares?
1 green. I think I put 1 on there. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
There we
So
go.
Spider
I'll
Woman
give you
does
3
another.
of them.
Spider Woman does another 2 here. It goes this way. There we go. So we got him down to 46. That's not bad.
It's fine.
8
It's fine.
total
Everything's
damage.
fine.
Just full exhaust.
There we go.
So tired.
Very powerful sand clone hanging out.
Josh, can you place another acceleration token on the main scheme, please?
I would love to. Oh yeah, they're on this side.
I take 3 indirect damage.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's not me this time. You got plus 10 HP.
Yeah, I mean, these are my fault, so I think it's fair that I take
They really are all your
Here we
fault.
go.
Okay. You both already went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember your turn.
Mine was mostly playing that. I pretty much.
Wow,
saved
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
That feels like a long time ago.
Are you okay?
I thought today was a good day. Maybe it hasn't been. All right. Cool. So let's do some stuff. I'm gonna spend 1 there. Buy web shooter. I guess that can just go away. I'm gonna helicarrier, and because I don't really need these right now. I'm gonna web shooter for an uppercut. Just
Nice.
to deal 5. I was gonna take that guy out for you with a combo, but since this is the last round,
And he's worth 9.
Whatever.
Well, he hits for 9. He's only got a 3. I honestly, that's what's funny is I couldn't get enough attack to attack him and take him out because everyone I have
that's
attacks
his health,
for 2.
though.
I know, but they only attack for two.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the
wasted
ability to do
something.
I
another.
had
yeah.
a combo. I could have done it. I
Yeah.
could have uppercut him after putting on the spider tracer.
I was probably just going to use
Tracker.
if we weren't
Tracer.
on the last
Tracer.
turn. I was going to use the web shot probably just to take out the sand clone there, but didn't seem worth it since we weren't going to do anything else.
All right, and then
Use
Venom.
just to kill him. It's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah. No. I have a plan for that. I have a thought.
All right.
Venom's just gonna attack. He's gonna attack Sandman.
Nice. I'd watch that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Because like most of what Venom does is to like grab and tendril and hold.
Yeah.
But Sandman slips out of grasp. So like, what would happen?
That'd be cool.
Then I'm just gonna attack for
I
another
wonder if
2.
there's ever been a Venomized in Sandman.
Ooh,
There's been like
ew.
so many Venomized.
How could that even
characters.
work? I
I'm
don't
not
wonder.
sure.
Could he even?
That'd be cool.
I don't know how that would
Like
work.
tar, sand. or
Right?
something,
Yeah. Well, it was funny when we were so the comics for the rule book of this when we were going through the script, and so when, the process for that is Boggs writes a script, we do a storyboard with an artist, then we send that to Marvel and they approve it. And one of the things our Marvel liaison was saying was, how are they containing Sandman at this point when it's they've got Sandman tied up? And he's like, how? And I was like, oh. It's like, I guess maybe he's in some. I think we put him in like a phone booth
like a
or something.
shield
Or there's like
containment
a
thing.
shield
Yeah.
containment unit. We
Originally
decided.
we had him in a phone booth.
Yeah. And then they were like, are there phone booths anymore? And we're like, gosh, okay, good point. Yeah, like that was something, just a neat detail that they it's really fun how that back and forth can happen with the licensor, right?
Right.
Where they're like, hey, did you think about this? It's like, I did not, thank you. I didn't think about the sand part.
All right, so I'm gonna play Black Cat as well because I drew a card from Avengers
Oh, nice.
Mansion.
Nice.
So I discard the top 2 cards of my deck, and they both go away.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, bummer.
And then she's gonna attack for 1. We could have gotten there.
We're almost
I
there.
believe us, or in us. I do believe us as well sometimes. Okay, that's it.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be a good last turn for Sandman.
I will say, despite we were playing with 3 spider characters and everything, and it would have been easy enough to do, but as somebody who does have really bad, like true arachnophobia, there aren't any like spider cards in any of this. So if you are like me, this is totally safe.
Yeah.
Like really, the worst I think is like there's a spider tracer and that's not even that bad. Like so, honestly, there's nothing that looks like there's no like spider bite or anything like that in there. So don't let that keep you away from this for sure.
All
All right,
right.
here we go.
So
I got a tough card at least.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can.
I know.
Eat a little bit of damage.
A little bit.
So he's gonna
yeah,
place
tough.
6. I don't have enough. 1, 2. Oh, there's a 5 here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Okay, I was gonna say we got some over here too.
5, 6. So 3 per player plus those. And then he is going to activate. So he's going to attack me, but he's stunned. Oh, he's stunned.
He's
saved
stunned,
me.
so he doesn't
Thank
attack
saved
you.
me, Molly.
Then he attacks me.
He's
I'm
attacking
going
you.
to defend.
So he's attacking
who
for
cares?
3 plus 0.
Okay,
So,
and I defend against 2 of that.
Yep. So you take a damage.
Take
He
a damage.
does resolve this again.
Oh
so
wait,
that's-
no, I can't defend. It has to be. I have to lose the
Oh,
tough
I
card,
forgot you
don't
had
I?
tough. You're right.
I
you're
have
right.
to lose the
The
tough card.
gets knocked
That's a bummer. I wanted to
did
use
not
that
deal
against the
damage.
sand
Right.
clone. Bummer.
But
I'm
that
gonna
does
die.
keep a lot of cards from coming off here. It makes Sand Clone a little bit weaker.
I'm gonna die.
He's only going to attack you for 3, 6, 9 damage.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
dead.
It's a
I'm
9,
defeated. Excuse me. I'm not
18
dead. I am defeated.
Yep.
Goodbye.
I will defend.
Oh,
for
there you go. Nice.
I mean, I can defend a little bit.
But I can
too.
nullify all damage.
What? You just
So
flipped me
I'm
out of
jumping
there.
in front of the sand clone,
Amazing.
backflipping you away.
Thank you.
Good,
That was
good.
why I kept
That's
that one
very
card in my
helpful.
hand.
That was very helpful.
And then Josh,
And then he's
attacking
going
you.
to attack me.
So it's 3 plus.
2. Okay, I still get taken out. I was only
Well,
at
I
4.
can
Oh,
defend
no.
for you.
Oh,
that's
hey!
Defense chain.
Help him.
So
you're gonna
I
take
will.
1.
Yeah, you know what? Here, I'll do a little bit of ghost spider
No, he's at 3
shenanigans.
now.
So yeah, he's a 3 plus that's 2.
So
So I
it's
defend
5.
for 3. I take 2. 1, 2. He also does his whole thing. So that's only 10 cards off the top of the
That's
deck.
fine,
1,
just
2, 3,
No big deal.
4,
Fine.
5,
Sure.
6,
Great.
7.
So
8.
what we're getting at right now is we've
a
been playing this
demonstration.
game.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been demoing it and playing very poorly because we knew we were done now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Do not
Don't-
let this
yeah.
happen.
No.
This is terrifying.
This is our Earth Day message. Clean up the streets.
Right.
But I will use this to remove 5 threat and ready up.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Horrible, right?
Not so
No.
bad. That was good.
No,
And
that's
then,
great.
Deal out a counter card. So 1, 2, sorry, Molly.
That's fine.
3, and then we
And
have
then-
another mine right here, 4,
Good heavens.
and then Molly gets this
Oh, good. I love it.
because of Venom.
Yep.
Blast.
Hooray.
Well,
This is
because
my,
of
this is
spider
my
bite.
first
So
one on the left here.
I'll do both mine first, one at a time. Sand
Hold
clone.
on. Hold on.
What's up?
Which one was revealed against me?
This one right here will be revealed against you.
You haven't revealed it yet.
So it's actually when you,
Oh,
when
it's
you
the
put
encounter
it
card.
up.
Yeah.
And then
Not
I
an attack.
have another sand form.
Yay!
Oh, boy.
And if he has a sand form and we draw a sand form, does he have 2 sand forms?
I'll have 2 sand.
Future us who aren't going to keep playing, they would really be in trouble. So, all right. So my first encounter card here is another sand
Sand
form.
form.
What
Called
a
it.
great thing to
Totally
say.
called it.
Super sand.
And then my other one
then-
is gang up. I am in my hero form, so when revealed, the villain and each minion engaged with me attacks me.
Oh,
now I'm
no,
defeated.
I can't
Now
backflip
I'm
for
defeated.
you.
Well, so the villain is basically going to he'll resolve it. We'll do it
So
one at a
first the
time.
villain, and I defend.
Yeah.
We'll say. So I
Okay.
take 1 damage.
So, well,
or no.
Does he
I
not
take-
get a card?
He will get a boost.
He does
Yes,
get
he
a
does get a
boost.
boost.
So
So,
So this
Surge.
is resolve this cards when revealed. Place 2 sand counters on city streets. Then resolve it searching sands ability. If at least 1 Sandman card was
no,
discarded. So
really?
place
I'm
1.
so if a Sandman card is discarded,
Yeah, she's stunned.
okay. So how much
No.
damage am I? What did
oh
you hit
wait,
me
no,
for?
it's
He's only hitting you for 3, so you
Still
only take
for
1
3. I
damage.
take 1 damage. Okay.
okay.
Great.
But hold on,
But
how many
now-
are we discarding for
However
this?
many is there. So I think that is
It looks-
11.
It's 11.
Those
3,
3, 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go.
And then we get another one of those. So
Yeah.
that's
Another one
fun.
of those. So
Oh,
that
boy.
happens.
Not
I
all 11
take
go
3
away. You
indirect
definitely
damage.
got stunned.
I'm going to be defeated because this sand clone is going to hit me for
Yeah.
11.
So it hits me for. I'm also dead.
I have 4 hit points, so yeah.
I take
So
the indirect
I'm defeated.
Gosh.
Sand clone is.
Can't you put it on?
Very
I don't
happy.
have any allies.
Can I put it on? No.
Yeah, I
it
have
has
to
to go
put
to
it on
you.
my-
Oh, I have an ally. Spider Woman could also die.
She can. Yeah,
We
she
can
can
all-
defend for you.
We can all die.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's still going to spill over. To
But
me,
one
wouldn't
left
it?
play,
No,
so
no.
you get the
Oh.
draw.
Unless it has overkill.
Okay,
Unless
he
it
doesn't
has
have overkill, so.
Do you get the draw card? What was it that allowed you to draw
If
a
a
card
Web Warrior
if
leaves
a Web
play?
Warrior leaves play?
Yeah. So
Sure.
I think the way the order of operations would be is, let's see here. He attacks. He does a thing that's discarded. That's placed on. The indirect damage is dealt to the first player. I get hit. I die.
You die.
My cards are out of play.
Sand
Then the
Clone
minion
attacks me. Spider Woman defends for me.
But none of these
Web
are
Warrior
fire
leaves
anymore.
play,
Yeah.
so I don't get to work. I don't get because it's defeated.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm basically.
Yep. And it's too
Got
bad
it.
because I was gonna draw a 0 cost card, but I think I would have had to wait, so it wouldn't have
Oh,
mattered.
yeah.
But yeah, that's all she wrote.
Well,
Okay.
You got Josh.
Oh right, we
Yay!
still have another encounter
Insane.
card. Wonderful.
Threat or menace. Okay, treachery card. When revealed, I can change form. If I'm in hero form, I place 2 threat on the main scheme. If I'm in alter ego, I cannot change form during my next turn.
Okay. So what's your? Are you the threat or are you a menace?
I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're done. I'm just
Did
going
you
to
hear
stay.
that? It doesn't matter if Spider-Man's
I'll
a threat or a
stay.
menace.
What kind of Spider-Man are you?
I mean, definitely a threat. Let's be honest.
Are there pictures of Spider-Man there? And would you get them to me, please?
I mean, look at you.
Oh, there are.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
You can put that one up there.
Yeah, that's a good. I like it. I love that it's it's a false equivalence, right?
Yeah.
Which is great, great journalism right there. What is he? A threat or a menace?
Why not? Yes. All right, cool. I just wanted to check to see if we had any more questions.
None.
We do not.
All right.
So we are good.
Thanks for
I
not
mean,
asking how
at this
could you be
game,
bad
we
at
are
it.
not
Yeah.
good, or at least we didn't play very well. But I mean, you did mention it. We definitely were keeping the streets clean early on.
We were,
But then
yeah.
we wanted to play some fun big cards,
Yeah.
some new things from the set.
I made him attack me. I didn't block. I think like the important thing is like city streets. It's something you should manage.
Oh,
If
yes.
you don't, it can get out of hand. I've never had this many before, so this is a new for me.
Hey,
Is there any
you
way
know-
to get city streets out of play?
No,
or is it
it's-
in
it's
play
a
the whole
permanent
time?
thing.
Okay.
You can just manage the counters on it.
Okay.
So let this be a lesson to you.
Yes, a lesson to us all. So thank you both for joining me today.
Thanks
This
for
was
having
super
us.
fun. Thank you all for joining us. And as a reminder, clean the streets whenever possible. You see some litter, in game or out of game, just pick it up. Why not?
Spider-Man would
Right?
do.
Sand.
Right. What would Spider-Man do?
I
Which
bet- I bet-
Spider-Man? Both of them would.
I bet it's what Spider-Man would do too. Even him, he'd pick up the litter.
Sorry, I'm gonna have that image in my head
Yeah,
now because
that's
of you.
terrifying.
But yes, again, thank you for joining us, and watch our socials for the next time we're gonna be live streaming, and we will see you then. Bye.